Adom 106.3 FM so no aso guso atie no Sports Page 1 and yesin kunya eden komo no 8 major meeting the Enoch Kwesi Walanyo Wallace agudie catch back up the only nomenclature the professor's degree in sports the original Wallace
Kobe Stone Okomankra Bakwa Maka Ensroja Edura
enyo na so hwe na Kobe born here de ato ase akotimi sa de wo kra piano na so ne nyina mu no MTN fiber dedicated internet and yedi one dance de amount fisa bere ko de wo business bia MTN phone pay for say the MTN business internet na amount o business no cruise na boa ma ne matia ko de amount na wo hwese na nche ni siko so de a na is a business ni bebrebe na no wo mu entimi nya internet papa emfa de o mu dwumadi o mu di ene ntia ne MTN phone pay for the sanction so kwetia ba obetia 0244 308 111 na afi wo connection abosu kan anase dansoman tanta here abelempe ne achimota also etua sa join premium internet access no be patcho way especially designed for your business ene say be betia boma nema etia kwedi ma but more than that so MTN phone pay for betia twenkomo terms and conditions apply where internet fiber dedicated internet ne kan for the amount MTN for catch Shell club phone pay for say the happiness still continues with Shell but more than that so be share happiness no by joining the Shell club center no was selected air stations no na why wetimenya amazing prices are Shell phone paying for the aba yan so beto fu na lubricant na say item bia Shell shop no obodo points no purchase bia between you no converting into gifts like hampers free airtime and electronic gadget shopping and mail vouchers actually ni sumo say Shell phone paying for the aba doso papa Shell African app no obetia ko www.shell.com.gh na for ni paying for this also obetia fresh Shell for 0242 436900 na quality through happiness terms and conditions apply you can Shell club was get more oko potential filling station watim sampa amanfo edidwa ho no nyasem ketoa betway phone paying for the shisha so kwetian saba na o bet dia air bet no way betway phone paying for say wo add more selections aboa e ma won krisi bet no any winnings no by up to 150%. You can percentage dia na 100 pe but betway nko dia de ko 150% out misampa e betia aboa ma osika sem so etua koyi o be so qualify dia visit www.betway.com.gh na create o bet na fin so wa bet na wa hit bet na now is that simple F crap. I've always told you that betting is better than sakawa. It's not say betting one for so na buy a J betting atumuti. Omoni gaming commission akona krana na nei. Womu kete tumia omode boy juma. National Lottery Authority so boy juma ni na betting bi abomodiada. So do betting sanchim na boa ma ne metia kwedi ama. Wo ku afu anase wo ska ku bom pass kra. Wo betting akoyi akoton na wo diska na be ku bet no so. Wo twa de befu a na wo di ne befu. Bet we na medi one dance de ma ne mum bet diwa pinti afa dwene kakra ton e wo sene ne ma ezeko so ni obi anu asemechi enkotwa bet na emwaso enyehye edin kra ba Mr. phone paying for scientifically research into concoction area ba School of Pharmacy omaja to Herbal Medicine Department tom say ye edroni say malaria fever na tete na stomach pains na hawadwen joint and body pains na philosophy appetite to ase edin kra ba Mr. kamia say coronavirus secret mi hia ase bo modern da so sabeti aka bi na nabo ache ba o kan shi dependable pharmacy medina case work ba o kan shi repart ventures so o kan shi Gabson Pharmacy ko Fodia Hillside Pharmacy Nkoko Ekus Pharmacy wa Shama no betua friend 0248778899 na oni edin kra ba Mr. Ntwenkomo ampon say fa the F pack ni BS tablet na ba edroi o memene bi to yema to just blow the pains away we mu and sponsor say touch na no pay emede Sports Page 1 dwumedi ejawo
mesoma ye sase e de free amanone na yakohwe enkoma enada anopa ye yiwa sutire se o hese de tede a na se you from penny for akirema said the coronavirus won sensem akoye no na ho behia pa so metimi aye emergency meeting na na meeting no me patroti nie pa enya de se omunyina kohie mu e damba kumu na mum no meeting no na chese wo shofie na fe ya fro e video so na do adwenkire e pa se bia ye nyina betimi atroto adwene ama eye world football ana se Europe football no so no e betimi akonkoden e de akonanim na meeting ni nyina mu no e na omunyina agi atum sampa Euro 2020 a na nke betimi abaso no e se de ye postpone e de akwanim na se mo hwanim se eno e betimi atodwa e ye 2021 e na sa dwumedie no e betimi so akoso omuwie no e na womo esan echem se o se de etie because of coronavirus ni ti no and they Euro playoff na nkasa na me ya atuma omo muvu e de kopiemo e wo jumbo sumemo na yetimi ahwe atu yeboase abosebe a 2021 no dwumedie no e betimi atodwa no panim ba ko a emra e o meeting no no na wono nso edimu ntintima pa kakra Roberto Martinez no edi nsem kakra tuja edi afa postponement and they yet me a postpone no Euro 20 no edi akopie mu Euro 2021 na se no nkomo kakra wode tuja eni.
We understand and we support completely the UEFA decision of postponing the Euros 2020 until the June 2021, because now this is the moment to come together, this is the moment to act with social responsibility, and this is the moment to beat the virus that they could take our loved ones, especially the older ones, away from us. Now is that we forget about the Euros and we concentrate on the possible friendlies in June and the introduction to the Nations League competition. From that point, it'll be 14 months that we can shape and we can become better to go into what will be the Euros in 2021 and enjoy the competition as we want to do with all our Red Devil fans, and making sure that this is an enjoyment of a tournament, probably the most historic European championships due to the organization over 12 different nations. So the next 14 months will be going into a little priority line. The first one is concentrated for June and picking up how the players are, and from that point developing a good strategy for the Nations League.
Way and Sama Red Devils no head coach Nese Roberto Martinez and I'll say what in some kakra and so to Jano. Probably said that's a meeting in video.
Yeah, Nina, video. Now, Okochia, and also be Kohome, Koboa, Kohensia, now say we problem. 2020, and Anka Euro, no Airbaso, June, July,
yeah,
but the name was Pianco 2021, July Bosom in my son fan pens into him say, a year Euro, no ever co hibernation, say a year Afibako, Dimitino, still on coronavirus. Okay, Quani Chimes and the Mexico, so about Jones, a Honore cry. Western NCA course na Ghana near Branty by Friends Joseph Pentel. I want to see now kind Edema Club FM say gang. A man for back kind ye panu see a kind of man at my football club. You can't Joseph Pentel bo party on fire enya kwadro crowd in bo na ene ote Belgium Chelsea no so yebisa and say same kind of name see course sense yan tie say Belgium phone so yes you mo twentwen so send the name see oh
this year, as an Imako any dear, best will be taking risks near the normally, even programs are the various clubs, where was here a club in because of the coronavirus. Because the more people are coming together, and people are forward, then they keep spreading near this. So, preventing from spreading is better for us to be home, not going out or doing anything or something else. We need to be out, and with all you can even go out and go around on your own, but not like with people, at least to prevent the virus from spreading. The government, every 40 years into a lockdown. Nobody goes out, nobody comes in. Everybody is going to be closed. Yeah, players, you need reported case via Mumsa. Mebra, which is Seth Pinto, which is Admiral Walker, case back with one of their players. Coronavirus is the idea ever found is a grow and as a visa, a Nibra Sempa, in Gokobe fan is the Nyawa, Ube Konya Dade. If we try to among they should use the hand sanitizer, and every minute and every second they should try to wash their hands. Because if you don't do that, then you keep spreading, and and even coughing and everything. We shouldn't even cough in our hands, but shadow of like a step, and not even but to cough, it's really, really bad.
Into way and sama Joseph Pentel or no Ghana near brand to take kind of my gang Bobokono or Belgium Sheso and on this uncle Ejay.
Yeah, Kuyanimina Chess coronavirus and they have said their home and a home airport our memoir. Nesse Akoya Bebe Ebusia Bontra Dwells. IDK was the ID Pandy, head coach, any coacher, who said the Chedia NS Thompson Coty, and what is some Kakra Etuja, na Papa in some working and say, Woman baby drop steam in the and he said the normal air cordia, Sabi, Homo MBD coronavirus, not even no relegation, and Germany training in India, Ombakoswa, yeah, Equal League no, Ebesai Ashas,
yeah. National interest now, I'm saying a paramount, but like I say, only positives and negatives. I'm a lot of activities and to me, but when it was one drafts today, let me say, and yeah, you better training because of coronavirus. Where you are in retire see any do and I feel so be the no say you could let me if you want to know with or without coronavirus the drafts yeah baba record so training because say you to nyama yi da my team no bet me from into my perfra na before the second round no na ya nya be pa ada into young drafts there and there you record say my players no call rest and I be into quickly na ye share training as but we put in measures which you have young players who by them contracting of the disease very minimal into enjoy training no mumzi you better continue with our training and our young preparation ecosi time league no ever resume
draft for coach no coronavirus
and Thompson
as of coronavirus
so say almost that 16 position 15 points
I think virus never no na feel near break
so training so say teams never ban no mo gino na so
draft say dey am berry na mesem am coronavirus na serious
so say coronavirus nya bia nya yade bia ehu sa fever be na tese kata ni ade ya
the young drafts there and there you like say my players no call rest and I be into quickly na ye share training as
chale ohia sempa
ibia ho
ohia sempa manipa kam wasem
ono o say coronavirus no kata onza abrofo no muntimi kata ye timi kata
onya ni okika
ti kata de chi wa nya ibia
ohia sem
prof ya kwedi
ohia manipa kanse humba
coach Freddy Power head coach
oh da wanya de
assistant coach
if you say fana no bia kono coach ni say drafts mo drafts are more relegation relegation drafts
I depend on IDK
drafts 18 baba bi it's a crack get Olympics for coach FNC Daniel Anowoka amanfo be kai Daniel Anowoka yi pa no and dey Nania Football Club MTN FA Cup na papa yi ye kan coaching pa dey atim so ya de na wasawa botre na we determine so betia bo ama Olympics so etien sagina ne gina bia a ese na fata oni dwumadi a wodi mu na mo hwanim se nyame adoma se bibia timi tumturo dia on be sa boa amaniama atoyi e dia mom 8 players and on hwe so betia to na by the time coronavirus be kono na Olympics
you can all testify that Olympics don't have players who are hungry to work. Honestly, central defense is my problem. Besides attacking, I don't have midfielders because, modern football now, you play with offensive midfielders. It doesn't matter if you have one striker, then you have more midfielders, like 4 in a match. It helps a lot. And I don't have some. We saw in this game that I played against Liberty, it got to a time I have to even bring attacker to come and stand in the midfield because when I tend to look, I don't have midfielders.
Enti na say wrestling Mexico so coach Ano Walker and Daniel Ano Walker DAW DAW and I'll tell consult in come age as Olympics obemana say awoni no funso
prof anra ene beto just say house of folk omonso nka ene omonye training but then after no panel parade din komo no wasempa 94.7 ultimate sports morning shows we no eno mo kwetete do mo twete ni o say there has been a change in our program and the team will therefore resume training tomorrow morning. That's a nano pay at Poviman.
Virus in your hair.
And to so call official Twitter page. And the host team no
coronavirus here by Omonte. Teams papa teams I can see professional clubs now be a break Omonte.
So teams now struggling na is Mugusu are training no.
Okay, struggling teams. Struggling. Be a gang for that and so mo come up. You see, but Kofi Manu Blue wonderful no church regulations no kakra. Se ne yedi Mediama Sporting Club no enye ni kasem.
Yanko decision. Defense of Mediama Sporting Club. The respondent in their statement of defense to the protest urged the committee to dismiss the protest, and that is, it has no merit. According to the respondent, the Premier League regulation which Great Olympics relied on, Article 28(1)(e) of the Premier League regulation, is ambiguous, vague, has no meaning, and cannot be applied to adjudicate the case in question. Mediama Sporting Club stated that the operative clause is a caution in 3 matches. a caution in 3 matches means 1 yellow card. And that, if the framers of the law envisaged accumulation of cautions, the law would have stated explicitly that an unqualified player is a player who has received a caution each in 3 league matches. Now, they further claim that the operative clause would have been a caution each in 3 league matches, or would have read an unqualified player is a player who has received a caution in 3 separate league matches. No.
Into way ending Koma, Kofi Manu Blue Wonder for the Giants and another Olympics for the Sporting Club is and some na Kofi Babel. Chester were D a yellow cast Makuma Kobes Miensa. I want to Jumedia Ugusu Timo and Onam so a Momgidi passer and qualified player. Olympics for a winning protest in the Media Sporting Club and Ra. Team Momsem de Akoda the Appellate Committee of the Ghana Football Association somewhere and canceling me from Wisan Semrano. Mu and Shedan Naho Papa. I was sending Nema AC because Kofi Manu Blue Wonderful. You can't football rap anymore into a jar to Sampa Media case. And so Mutimi Elcomanim Kusi you be boy tentene at the MTN search so bundle dial *138#. Now if you want to enjoy the bundle that has not expired, Shell Club say get more but more than that Ura Shell filling station be unium diga or more teddy baby suma ye de mamponse fa the F pack ni BS tablets naba so I post no post no area mini bidi fato ye me betia bo ma nema kwedi ma betu de maka ho asoma chode da se utwa ne befu a ana odi ne befu utwa ne kuma bia obedi ne kuma binti wo japade bi wo ha betia kofa akoton de beguso na mo bet di wa ya ntia afa dwene kakra eton ana afi so kwa na edinkra ba Mr. Doi ebo adwuma bruta bo modern adasa on sabitin kam ya ese edinkra ba Mr. no coronavirus ye bi na ache ukra na wotimi bobo kakra etimi boa etu ase preparate bo mo pomu donsem etimi koye edinkra ba Mr. Doi kinkim boomfrim brekete
ya rebesi ewa ha Facebook live iwa 05 ena dia ewremo young foreigner edi message ni bi pa ye sanso ena eye Benin Frank edi bi pa ye Vincent eye Womade edi bi pa mu sanso ena Douglas eye Damoa enso edi bi eboremo munyina messages no abekansa nyame aduma emresem ye de honkomo enso ebepro ene enkomo dede ho sankomo enie Nestle Ghana Limited omode enkomo ne basana na otum sampa babia ayededwa Professor Ike Wallace otene kamidin ede kobisto yentie Nestle Ghana enkoma omo ede ba no.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mary Wilson, a lecturer in the Faculty of Health and Allied Sciences, Kufredi at Tenkon University. I'd like to do this video to share easy, efficient, and cheaper ways of dealing with the coronavirus. Recent research has proven that the viruses can only live up to about 15 minutes when they are subjected to temperatures above 56 degrees Celsius. Now, the doctors who helped with dealing with SARS virus are recommending that we use hand dryers or a sauna bath to manage or to prevent this coronavirus. The viruses reside beneath the nose. That is where the sinuses are, and in the throat for a couple of days before they go down into our lungs to infect us. So when you do a steam bath or hot air into the nose, what happens is that you kill the viruses that have been trapped there. The same with the sauna bath, which can be done twice a day for 20 minutes, and you are preventing or you're eliminating the coronavirus. However, the sauna is expensive. It costs up to about 30,000 Ghana cedis, which will be difficult for the average Ghanaian to afford. And so I'd like to share with you our ancient tradition or practice of what we call a pun, which is a form of aromatherapy, where a hot boiled water is placed in front of a person, and a person covers himself with a blanket for about 15 minutes, and that is sufficient to clear the virus. Now what happens is that when the water boils up to about 100 boils, that means that the temperatures are about 100 degrees Celsius. And so when you put the water in front of you and sit on a small chair and cover yourself, you are sure of temperatures of at least 80 degrees Celsius, which is efficient enough to kill the viruses. We are recommending to do that at least twice a day. Immediately you see signs of cough or cold, do not wait to be diagnosed with coronavirus before you do the process. On the other hand, neem tree can be used in the process of a pun. What happens is that neem tree is noted for a lot of medicinal properties, including anti-malarial activity, cardiovascular properties. And so what happens is that when you boil the leaves of neem tree and it boils, meaning you have already above 100 degrees Celsius, you pour the extract or the water you have gained into a bucket and sit on a small chair behind it. Then you put a quilt or a blanket over yourself for about 20 minutes. And we recommend that this process should be repeated at least twice a day. At the onset of cough or cold, do not wait to get tested before you go through this process. Please, above all, let's use our sanitizers. Let's avoid public places. If possible, let's pray, because God is the only one who can deal with this virus. Please let's help Ghana stay safe. Let's stay safe. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mary Wilson, a lecturer in the Faculty of Health and Allied Sciences, Koforidua Atenkwa University. I'd like to do this video to share easy, efficient, and cheaper ways of dealing with the coronavirus. Recent research has proven that the viruses can only live up to about 15 minutes when they are subjected to temperatures above 56 degrees Celsius. Now, the doctors who helped with dealing with SARS virus are recommending that we use hand dryers or a sauna bath to manage or to prevent this coronavirus. The viruses reside beneath the nose. That is where the sinuses are, and in the throat for a couple of days before they go down into our lungs to infect us. So when you do a steam bath or hot air into the nose, what happens is that you kill the viruses that have been trapped there. The same with the sauna bath, which can be done twice a day for 20 minutes, and you are preventing or you are eliminating the coronavirus. However, the sauna is expensive. It costs up to about 30,000 Ghana cedis, which would be difficult for the average Ghanaian to afford. And so I'd like to share with you our ancient tradition or practice of what we call a pun, which is a form of aromatherapy, where a hot boiled water is placed in front of a person, and a person covers himself with a blanket for about 15 minutes.
Let me now share about what we know about this novel coronavirus. This virus comes from the family of coronavirus, which includes other viruses such as MERS and SARS, as well as the milder variants causing common cold. The medical consensus at this moment is that the novel coronavirus is more transmissible, but appears less deadly than SARS. Evidence suggests that the rate of human-to-human transmission of this virus appears to be higher than that of SARS. For now, the evidence also suggests that transmission is mostly via droplets. What this means is that the virus is carried within droplets emitted from an infected person over a short distance, such as when a person coughs or sneezes. If these droplets come into contact with the eyes, nose, or mouth of an individual, directly or indirectly through hands that have come into contact with these droplets, the individual may become infected. To clarify, there is no evidence currently to suggest that the virus is airborne. There are other viruses, such as the chickenpox, which can easily be transported via air currents, and do not require droplets to contact the eyes or nose. The novel coronavirus is not in this category of viruses. The novel coronavirus could also transmit through surface contact. Let me explain. When a person sneezes or coughs, the droplets fall onto the surfaces of tables and chairs, and the virus may remain alive for up to a few days. When someone else touches the surfaces of these tables and chairs, the virus can be transferred to his hands, and if he then rubs his eyes or nose without washing his hands, he may become infected. So we should wash our hands. This is also why we only quarantine the close contacts of confirmed cases. For more transient contacts, such as individuals that the confirmed cases may have walked past in malls or hotels, the risk of transmission is low. For coronavirus generally, the person is most infectious when he is displaying symptoms, or what you call symptomatic. And this is likely to be the case for the novel coronavirus as well. There is evidence of limited spread from a person without symptoms during the incubation period. However, this form of transmission may be uncommon and has so far involved isolated cases only. At this point, the evidence still points towards higher transmissibility when the person is displaying symptoms. As such, medical professionals both overseas and in Singapore, have advised that the most effective way that we can protect ourselves is to practice good personal hygiene. We should regularly wash our hands with soap and water and avoid touching our face with our hands. These may sound simple, but actually they're very difficult to do because all of us touch our face all the time. Even at a meeting when we have on this ministry task force, while I was speaking, I was touching my face until Minister Lawrence Wong nudged me with his elbow and said, "Stop touching your face." So it is simple but extremely difficult, but are actually very effective in preventing all kinds of infection. Potential infection from asymptomatic persons, in fact, is less likely to be from coughing or sneezing directly because they don't have symptoms. They are not sneezing or coughing, but more likely by touching contaminated surfaces, for which masks offer no protection. Wearing a mask when we are well often gives us a false sense of security instead, and we are more likely to touch our faces when we constantly adjust our masks, which is one way the disease spreads. At the same time, we need to protect others, our loved ones, friends, colleagues, and fellow Singaporeans that we come into contact with. If we are sick, we should rest and recover at home as far as possible. If we do need to go out to see a doctor, for example, we should wear a surgical mask to protect others. So this is when mask is needed, when we are unwell and have to go out. Let me now share about what
Happy Vital Mineral Water makes your body